Carla, and for today's video, I am going to discuss the goal of my training and the exercise prescription using the FITT format for both cardiovascular conditioning and strengthening. So the goal of my training is to become fit and to become more healthier. For the exercise prescription format for cardiovascular conditioning, warm up, jog in place, shoulder circles, neck rotation is good for 10 seconds each exercise and 2 sets each exercise. So for conditioning, jumping jacks, jogging, mountain climbers, walking, lunges are good for 30 seconds and 2 sets each exercise. And squats, high knees, and lateral shuffle good for 15 seconds and 2 sets each exercise. So for the time there is 7 minutes and 30 seconds per session. So we're going to check any of that exercises, or you can choose others. So I choose aerobic exercise others. So for the cool down, there are 3 cool down exercise. So it is the shoulder stretch, tricep stretch, and the child pose, good for 10 seconds each exercise and 2 sets exercise each. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the cardiovascular conditioning prescription table. So there is a component. So frequency is 2 times a week. Intensity is low intensity. Resting heart rate is 97. So the best time to get the resting heart rate is early in the morning. So what you're gonna do is to count your pulse in 1 minute. So that's how you get the resting heart rate. So for the heart rate reserve, 64%. So it is the low intensity. So we're going to put below 67%. So I put 64% on my trainee's heart rate reserve. So for the target heart rate is we're going to minus 220 minus 19, the age equals 201 minus resting heart rate times 0.64, the heart rate reserve, plus 97 is the resting heart rate equals 163.56. So for the HR at high interval is the same as the target heart rate. And for the HR at low interval is we're going to minus 220 minus H equals 201 minus 97, the resting heart rate, times 0.32. So you are going to divide the 64. So it is 0.32 plus 97 equals 130.28. So for the Borg RPA, perceived exertion is 3. So we're going to look for another chart. So there's, you can choose it is moderate or low interval ba. Okay, so for the time it is 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Warm up is 30 seconds. Stimulus is 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And for the cool down is 30 seconds. Number of cycles, 2 sets. And the type of exercise is aerobic exercise. Okay, so let's proceed to the muscular resistance training prescription. So the training age, my trainee's age is 19. So the goal is muscular endurance. And the volume is low intensity. And the frequency is 2 times a week. So for warm up and stretch, there is hip rotation, side reach, jumping jacks for 30 seconds duration and 2 sets of exercise, two sets of each exercises. So for the exercise is squat, push up, plank, and lunges, and glute bridge, good for 30 seconds each exercise. And for the cool down stretch is tricep stretch, shoulder stretch, and child pose. So it is good for 30 seconds each and 2 sets each exercise. So for the percent of 1 RM, my trainee is lifting 1 kilogram. Then we're going to multiply it to 64%. Equals 64% of 1 RM. I choose low intensity because I believe that it's the best for the beginner or the first timer to go on through the basics first before moving to medium or high level of intensity exercises, and so as not to surprise the body from doing intense exercise.